Alrighty, folks. And we'll get to the dollars signals. First one is Gengar. Alright, next one. Go Guacamole. And once I get through my $1 start pile, we will go to the $3 and the $5. This one is a Mismagius Black Star promo. And all of these cards are in mint condition. Next one is a big man, the last one. Right. Next one going in is a Torterra EX. And make sure to tap that screen and share the stream with anyone who buys Pokemon. Right, the next one is a Dedenne. Alrighty. Next one will be a Japanese Galvantula Pokeball from White Flare. Everyone joining on the YouTube stream, make sure to go to the Whatnot stream and share the stream with anyone you know that may like Pokemon. Next is a Hoopa EX. Next is a Dragonite EX. Next is a Hollow Vaporeon from 151. What is up, Soul Reaper? Right next will be a Japanese Wigglytuff EX. Once we get through the dollar starts, I will go to the $3 and then the $5. Right next is a Iron Boulder. Next is a Ogerpon. Next is a Skilly Dirge EX. And if you do want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. Alright, the next one is a Aegislash. What is it? Water on YouTube. Next is a Japanese Latias EX from Paradise Dragona. And after I get through the dollar starts, I will go up to the $2 or the $3 and then $5 starts. Alright, the next one is a Raging Bolt Black Star promo. Alright, the next is a Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. Alright, the next one is a very derpy Gengar from 151. Also, alright, we will be going up to the $3 cards now. The first one is a Charizard Black Star promo. That also comes with Charmander and Charmeleon. So these three. Alright, the next one is a shiny Rowlet. Alright, the next one is a Terrapagos Black Star promo. Everyone here, make sure to tap that screen and share the stream so I can get a new phone stand. Alright, the next one is a Fluttermane Black Star promo. And all of these cards are in mint condition. Or near mint, at worst. The next one is a EVV. And if you want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. The next one is a Iron Valiant Gold card. And we will go up to the $5 starts after this. The first $5 start is a Gold Lapras. And then the next one is a Eevee playing with some yarn or fruit, something. It is a Black Star promo. The next one is a Bronzor illustration rare. Alright, the next one is a Torkoal illustration rare. Alright, the next one is a Pidgeot EX for alright. And the last of the $5 starts to execute illustration rare. Then we will go back down to the dollar starts. And if you want any of those cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop, available to purchase. Alright, we will be going back to the dollar starts. So the first one is a Gengar EX. Alright. The next one is Squawkabilly EX. Alright, the next one is a Mismagius Black Star promo. What is up, everyone on YouTube? The next one is a Big Man Blastoise. Thank you, Jungle Jimmy, for following. The next one is a Torterra EX. And if you do want to buy any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. Alright, the next one is a Dedenne EX. Alright, the next one is a Japanese Galvantula Pokeball from White Flare. Alright, the next one is a Hoopa EX. And I do also have these two available to purchase in my Whatnot shop. The next one is a Dragonite EX. And make sure to keep tapping that screen and sharing the stream. Get more people in here. Alright, the next one is a Vaporeon Hollow from 151. This is a $3.50 card. Alright. The next one is a Vespiquen EX. And after I get through these dollar starts, I will go up to the $3 and then $5. The next one is a Wigglytuff EX from 151 in Japanese. The next one is a Iron Boulder. The next one is a Ogerpon EX. And after the dollar singles, I will go up to the $3 and then $5 singles. And you can buy any of the cards on the back wall in my Whatnot shop. Next is a Skeledirge EX. Alright. Next is a Aegislash EX. Who's going to be the first one to purchase something from me today? Alright, the next one is a Japanese Latias EX from Paradise Dragona. Alright, the next one is a Raging Bolt Black Star promo. Alright, the next one is a Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. Alright, the last one of the dollar starts is a very derpy Gengar. And then we will move on to the $3 starts and then the $5 starts. Yes, I can run Charizard again. Alright, this one is going out to Hoodie. And I do have another Charizard in the $3 start. Oops. Nope. Need to make a edit really quick. Will be a split second. Alright, now I will start the $3 starts. These are sudden death. And the first one is for this Charizard Evolution line. And this is a Black Star promo. And if you do want to buy any of these cards in the back wall, you can. The next $3 start is a Shiny Rowlet. Alright, the next one is a Terapagos Black Star promo. And if you do want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. Alright, the next $3 start is a Fluttermane Black Star promo. And you guys can request music to play. Next is an EVV. Very nice name to say. Alrighty, last of the $3 starts is a Gold Iron Valiant. And then we will go up to the $5 starts. The first of the $5 starts is a Golden Lapras. This is a either $6 or $7 card. Alrighty, the next one is a Eevee Black Star promo, playing with some fruit. Alrighty, the next one will be a Bronzor illustration rare. Alrighty, the next one will be a Torkoal illustration rare. And make sure to tap that screen and share the screen with anyone who would like to buy Pokemon. Alright, the next one is a Pidgeot EX Full Art. And if you do want to buy any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. The next one will be a Execute Illustration Rare. This is a $6 or $7 card. Alrighty, I will get back to the dollar starts here shortly, because it deleted the dollar starts for some reason. So I have to remake the listing. Alright. The first one will be a Gengar EX. And all of these cards are in mint condition. That one going out to Hoodie. Alright, next one will be a Squawkabilly. The next one will be a Mismagius Black Star promo. Alright, the next one will be a Big Man Blastoise EX. And make sure to tap that screen and share the stream with anyone who likes to buy Pokemon. And if you do want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. Next one is a Torterra EX. And I know, to buy the card, you have to be on the Whatnot. So if you go to the Whatnot, you can buy it. Alright, the next one is a Dedenne. Alright, the next is a Galvantula Pokeball from White Flare. Pokeball reverse. Alright. And after I get through the dollar start pile, I will go to the $3 and then $5. Thank you. Alright. Next is a Hoopa. And if clicking the, I'm pretty sure you have to be on Whatnot to purchase stuff. I don't think you can do it through YouTube. And the next one is a Dragonite EX. But I am not. What would make you say or what would make you think I'm a scammer? The next one is a Japanese Holo Vaporeon from 151. It is a $3 card, surprisingly. I think it's like up to 3.5 now. And after I get through the dollar, I will go up to the $3 and $5 starts. Next is a Wigglytuff EX from Japanese 151. I have put, let's see, I think 6 cards in email. I think you'll be able to click on my Whatnot page and see. Next is Iron Boulder. Scamming's bad, man. I don't get why people would scam anyone. And if I did scam people, I would get kicked off of the platform. So, that ain't happening. Next is a Ogerpon EX. I know you did not get a virus. So, alright, the next one is a Skeledirge EX. And after the $1 starts, we will go up to the $3 and $5 starts. And if you want any of the cards on the back wall, you can buy them in my Whatnot shop. Right there. Right there. You can go to Whatnot's website and make an account if the link is not working. And then just search my Whatnot username on there and I will be live. Alright, the next one is a Raging Bolt Black Star promo. Alright, the next one is a very derpy Gengar Holo from Japanese 151. So we will go up to the $3 starts after this. What a fish crack. Alright, for the first $3 start will be this Charizard Evolution line. This is a Black Star promo. This is a like $4.50 card. I mean, that going out to Critical for $3. I don't think it'll be the new wave. I mean, it will if Pokemon can't produce more cards. I did not. I am homeschooled. So, next is Rowlet. A Shiner Rowlet. Next is a Terrapagos Black Star promo. And if you want any of the cards on the back wall, they are on my Whatnot page. Next one is a Fluttermane Black Star promo. I'm an ETB. Yeah, I really don't play Roblox. I did a couple years ago, but next is a EVV. That is a like $5.50 card, I think. Same goes with this gold Iron Valiant. Well, alright. Yeah. We will go up to the $5 starts now. The first one is a Execute illustration rare. And if you want any of the cards on the back wall, they are available to buy in my Whatnot shop. I am not rich. Alrighty, the next one is a Pidgeot EX. Alright, what is up, everyone? Just make sure to tap that screen and share the stream with anyone who would like to buy Pokemon. And if you want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. The next one is a Torkoal illustration rare. And after this, we will go back to the dollar starts after I finish the $5 pile. Alright. Next is the Bronzor illustration rare. Alright. The next one is a very cute Eevee Black Star promo. Playing with a ball. And this is the most viewers I've had at once. What a voice crack. Alright. And if you do want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. Alright, last card, and then we go back to the $1 starts. Next one is a gold Lapras. It is a Black Star promo. That's why it is $6.50. Almost 7. Alright, this one going out to Hoodie. Another one. Alright, we will go back to the $1 starts. First one is a Squawkabilly EX. Alright, the next one is a Miss Magius Black Star promo. Excuse me. And there is a Big Man Blastoise somewhere in my pile of dollar starts. Alright, and yep, Big Man Blastoise. Alright, this one is going out to Critical. And the other one going out to Critical. The next one will be a Torterra EX. There is another one. Never mind. All of my card lords have been bought. The Den EX. And if you do want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. And these two are also in my Whatnot shop. Alright, the next one is a Galvantula Pokeball from White Flare. Alrighty. The next one is a Hoopa EX. And after I get through the dollar start pile, I will go up to the $3 and then $5 start. In the $5, we do have some nice IRs and promos. Alright, the next dollar is a Dragonite EX. If you do want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Walmart shop. The next one is a Vespiquen EX. Vespiquen. And I will try to get these in the mail today. Alright, the next one is a Japanese Hollow Vaporeon from 151. This is a $3.50 card. I clicked the notification. Alright, that is a steal for $1. It is a $3.50 card. But make sure to share the stream with anyone who likes to buy Pokemon. Next one is a Wigglytuff Japanese from 151 EX. The next one, I'll skip that one and that one. Next one is a Skelly EX. There is only 4 more in the dollar start, and then we will go up to the $3 start, and then the $5 start. Next is a Aegislash EX. Alright, the next one is a Latias EX. And if you are watching on YouTube, make sure to go on the Whatnot. And anyone watching on Whatnot, make sure to share the stream and keep tapping. This one is a Raging Bolt Black Star promo. If the link doesn't work, just if you're on a phone, download the Whatnot app, or if you're on a computer, go to whatnot.com and make an account. The next one is a very derpy Gengar from Japanese 151. Alright, up to the $3 starts now. I will get those running. The first one is a shiny Rowlet for $3. Alright, the next one is a Terapagos EX Black Star promo. The next one is a Fluttermane Black Star promo from a ETB. And I do need to get a actual tripod. I'm doing the DIY tripod right now. That's why it's moving around so much. The next one is a EVV. And if you do want any of the cards in the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. And the last of the $3 starts is a gold Iron Valiant. Alright, we will be going up to the $5 starts. Let's see. The first one is a Execute Illustration Rare. Alright, this will be the last couple cards before I leave, but I will stream again later. Next one is a Pidgeot EX full art. I do not have any 19th or celebrations. I am sorry. There is a very cute Eevee card coming up here shortly after this couple illustration rares. Next is a Torkoal illustration rare. And if you do want any of the cards on the back wall, they are my Whatnot shop. Alright, next is Bronzor. And the Eevee is the final card before I end stream. Unless y'all want to buy any of the back ones or any last minute purchases. Alright, this is the Eevee Black Star promo. This is the last card before I end stream. That is going out to Bulba Blooms. Thank you for that purchase. I will try to get that in the mail today. But other than that, that will be it for the stream. Thank y'all for joining.